let's talk about something really quick. And that is something I heard today about you can stay in anxiety, you can stay in frustration, you can stay in stuckness, you can stay in whatever, or you can do something about it. Now that's a very direct thing to say, and it's something that I needed to hear, because the cost of staying in that state, like what is it costing you to be in that state versus what would it feel like? What would it be like for you to move in a new direction and be able to, do all the things that I talk about within the spiritual space of like align to your highest timeline and own your power and to really trust yourself and your intuition. And the thing is I know and understand that I have really leaned into the spiritual space, and I love the vocabulary and the discussions around energy, because with me finding and discovering that I was able to connect to the Akashic Records, and then learning that I'm now teaching others how to open their Akashic Records, and now with one-on-one clients, I'm helping people to trust themselves and trust their intuition and get in a conversation about energy. Like, this is really what I love to do, and I'm really, really good at it. And so I have made massive strides in my life for many different reasons. And here, let's just, I'm going to back up a little bit. Is here in my entrepreneurial career is where I've struggled in some ways when it comes to making strides because of perfectionism, because of wanting to get it right, because of wanting to have all the pieces already together. And it's absolutely amazing when we're able to get out of our own way. And if you are someone who has spent time in your mind, in the overthinking, in the experience of that, and maybe you're still there, let me just share one thing that will help you of many, is getting into action. Getting into action. This is exactly what I'm doing with this video. Getting into action actually helps us to move things more than staying in the thought cycles about them and wondering about them. So let me also, I've got something else here to share, so give me a second. The other thing I wanted to share is I saw a quote yesterday that was, it was by Lao Tzu, I think is how you say his name. And the quote was along the lines of, when time is an issue, then you're really kind of missing the point, because it's not really about time, something along those lines. And the thing is interesting because I turned 40 this year, and sometimes we put time constraints on things. I need to do this in this amount of time. I need to have this amount of strength. I need to have this amount of, I should have already figured this out. That's been my cycle. I've been in here recently. I should have already figured this out. But what if time was completely irrelevant? And what if the thing that you're stuck with right now, that you are trying to move into, literally takes you committing to a different belief, a different idea, a different response, a different way of being? And then the next thing is how do you get there? Well, you can definitely coach yourself through it, because it takes the work of having the conversations and shifting the mindset. And then also, what if you've been doing that, you've been an overachiever, and you want to have the conversation of energy and you're not really sure how, or you feel that you're having more of these experiences where you're feeling energy and your intuition's firing off and you just don't know what to do with it? This is where someone who's able to hold space for you in a non-judgmental way and hold space for all of the amazingness that you are and reflect back to you and call you into your power. This is what I do. This is what I do day in and day out, and I want to help you get there. And so you're going to be seeing a lot more of me, and I'm going to be sharing different videos and tips and things. So if there's something that you're struggling with along these lines right now, either send me a DM, comment below, let me know, and I'm going to create content for it. I'm going to give you guys everything that I can to help you move past stuff, because that's what we need. We need the leaders in this world, whether you are officially a leader or not. We need those of you who are sitting in silence or not fully stepping out into your power. We need you out there. I'm not saying you have to go lead a company. I'm just saying we need you out there, leading your own life, leading your own power, owning your own power. Like, we need to get out there and to make that impact. So if this speaks to you and you want to be along this journey, I'm going to be sharing a lot more things. So DM me, comment below, and if you feel like you're ready right now and you are ready to explore if working one-on-one with me is the exact thing that's going to transform your life, then hit me up. I'm taking on consults right now. I have space over the next few days, and I actually have space for a few more people to come into 7 Weeks of Magic one-on-one. It's an amazing experience. So if that's you, comment below or send me a DM. Chat soon.